What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Mario B coming at y'all with our draft analysis for the Prep City Tour, the PCT, Prep City League, Prep City motherfuckers, whatever you want to call it. Best BDSP league around. Don't quote me. Anyways, I'm going to be going over some of the picks that we did for our Prep City League. Me and the homies was Jay's front office turned into everybody's front office, turned into a league, turned into a friendship, turned into I don't even know. But we're going to be going over the mons that we drafted and all that good stuff. So if you guys are excited, make sure to leave a like down below. If you're all brand new, as always, definitely consider subscribing. So like I was saying, we did a little BDSP league inside of Prep City. We did a couple rules. We banned a couple mons. We banned a couple of the like recovery moves, like no roost, no recover, no leech seed, stuff like that. And yeah, we're gonna try to rock with the 20-minute timer and see where it gets us. So hopefully it can. Hopefully it should be really fun, man. It's against the homies, so you know, team builds are gonna be really easy. 252 252s, just going out there having a good time. So let's go ahead and go over some of the mons that we drafted. We did a really fun thing where we did open drafts, so no tiers, no points. You just, whatever's on the board you can draft. So you know, some people ended up with some broken teams. Everyone has a pretty solid team in my opinion. Someone has Rain, which I think is kind of broken, but hey, we'll get into that later. So yeah, I think that's everything I kind of wanted to cover. I see that my my light is kind of, my lights are kind of acting stupid, but hopefully they fix themselves. Yeah, so a couple of the mons that we banned were things like Mew, Mewtwo, all the Ubers, Latios, not Latios, and Shaman and Deoxys, because they would be really hard to get into the game and all that. So let's just go ahead and dive into our first pick, which was Quetzalcoatl, the Salamence, rocking the Dragon Fang. Oh wait, sorry, not the item. Oh wait, I thought I was doing a team builder for some reason. Quetzalcoatl, Salamence here. As you guys know, in BDSP, there's not too many fairies, so this dragon typing is going to be really solid. Just dropping Dracos, outrages, dragon dancing, all that good stuff. Yeah, I think it was very solid overall pick. Something else that we did that was really fun with the draft is that after every wheel we switched the draft up again. So I started off as a second pick, but on the next wheel I got like sixth pick or something like that. Like we switched it up, we re-rolled the draft after every single wheel, after every single 2 picks. So that was really fun too. So we were able to snag this beast of a mon right here. Unfortunately, no heavy duty boots this generation, so I really needed a good defogger this generation. And something I thought paired very well with this was the Poseidon, aka Empoleon. So getting defogged this generation is really nice. I lost access to knockoff, which really sucks, but hey, we're gonna rock with it. Like I said, I just really needed a defogger. I also think the synergy is really nice, you know, this thing being weak to ground, being able to bring in my Salamence, be a ground immunity, get off an intimidate on a physical attacker, etc. But yeah, really nice. Scald, agility, defiant. Also, you know, people don't want to defog on this, it can be physical. Really nice. So next we got Togekiss. I don't know how Togekiss fell back to us, but honestly, the more BDSP is kind of like unfolding, like Togekiss is not as good as we thought it was going to be, right? So a little bit lackluster. Hopefully not, but as long as we can keep rocks off the field, I think this thing can be a very solid check. I'm not sure if it kept Nasty Plot this generation, but I think it did. Yeah, it kept Nasty Plot, so it has Nasty Plot. It still has Aura Sphere, it has Air Slash, so it's still pretty viable mon offensively, and fairy typing is going to be really good in this generation. So decided to go ahead and pick it up. Next we got one of the best fairy killers in the game in my opinion, and one of the best psychic checks, because darks are really rare in this generation. Boom, we got Serpinchi, the Drapion. Really nice mon here. It got access, didn't get access, but it does have things like agility, swords dance going for it, scope lens, crit sets. Also another knockoff, one of the first knockoff users on the squad, which is really nice. It still kept Ice Fang and Fire Fang, which is really nice too. It gets Roar, it gets T-Spike, so a grounded poison is always nice to have on the squad. So I really fuck with the Serpinchi pick here, and I think it could put a lot of work for us, especially if those people have fairy types. They think Salamence is going to be able not to break through. Hey, you got Serpinchi on the squad, going to come in and hit you with a cross poison that's going to have a 50% chance to crit you. So next, mascot pick, baby. Mascot pick. Your Happy Valley Hariyamas are back. I forgot to mention that this generation we're going to be using the Happy Valley Hariyama logo, and we got the mascot pick, baby. We had to pick up Hariyama. Beautiful mon. I'm so glad that it's back. You know, gets access to guts as its ability, thick fat as well to help with that ice typing with Salamence, which I think was really nice, and the fire weakness with Empoleon. So now I have the ice weakness covered, the ice and rock weakness covered with Salamence and Empoleon. Empoleon is weak to ground, which is covered by Salamence, also weak to fire, which our Hariyama is going to help out with here. So I think it's really nice. Sheer Force as well, gets access to Fake Out, Bullet Punch, close combat hits like a brick. I think this one also kept knocked off this generation. Yeah, it kept knocked off this generation, so our second knockoff user, which I think is really nice. And just going to be putting in a lot of work. I really hope the Hariyama is as fun as I think it's going to be. The fact that it's a mascot pick already makes it worth its weight, right? So next we got Tone Bone, aka Rhyperior, rocking just a fat cock on him, you know what I'm saying? We got Solid Rock as an ability. This thing is pretty threatening, always be a solid lead. Gets up Stealth Rocks. Our first rocker, Empoleon also gets Stealth Rocks, forgot to mention that. But yeah, Rhyperior gets Stealth Rocks as well, kept a lot of its good moves, lost Fire Punch, which sucks, but it does get access to Fire Fang, still gets Dual Dance and Sword Dance and Rock Polish. It also got yeah, it kept a lot of its moves, so I really like this pick. Gives us a ground type, and yeah, that's pretty much all it's there for, right? I do have 2 ground immunities, which is really nice because Drapion, Rhyperior, and Empoleon are all weak to ground, but the thing is Salamence and Togekiss are both immune to it, so I think that's really nice. And yeah, add another ground weakness, right? Arcanine here. I think Arcanine is worth it. I think that if I can like dedicate 1 Mon per week to getting rid of rocks consistently, these Mons can really shine, right? Arcanine got access, and not got access, but kept things like Close Combat, Play Rough, Flare Blitz. Fire Stab is really hard, especially in this generation. Not too many fire types besides like Infernape, right? So this thing being able to get Close Combat, Double Edge, Extreme Speed is really good priority here. Iron Tail, Play Rough, Will-O-Wisp is really nice too. And Play Rough, yeah, like Play Rough is the biggest thing here, right? To hit those dragon types, if we want to, you know, hit them if possible. But I really think Arcanine is strong here in this format, and I think if we can keep up rocks, like I said, I think it's gonna be beautiful. So next was kind of a weird pick, but I think it'd be really fun. You know, like I said, this league is gonna be a lot of fun. I think Focus Sash lead can be really fun. I even think if they don't have a solid way to kill it in one hit, I think it could be really strong too. So Obama baby, Obama Snow. Aurora Veil, it's the only reason I got this, right? You know, I can lead off Focus Sash, Aurora Veil. I do get access to things like Self-Destruct. I get access to things like Explosion. I think it could be really strong too in this format. Like I said, priority Ice Shard too for all those dragon types that are really scary. And yeah, I just love me some Obama Snow. Next, we got one of my favorite, actually my favorite mon ever in Pokemon. It's gonna be Raichu. Oh, spoiled it. We got Suicune. We actually drafted Cresselia in this spot, but we ended up switching it out during the free transaction period for Suicune, because we had made a rule, but the rule got canceled out. So I figured, hey, you know, even though we can't run in any recovery moves like Rest and Sleep Talk, I still think this is a very viable mon here. Really solid. Scald Ice Beam is all it really gets, and it's all it really needs. I think it kept Shadow Ball, didn't it? It did keep Shadow Ball too, which is really nice. Also gets access to Tailwind, which I think is sweet. And yeah, really excited to see what Suicune can do. I don't have a nickname for it, so if y'all have a nickname for Suicune that I could use, go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'm thinking about using Crystal because I like that nickname, but we'll see. And last, we have my favorite mon ever in Pokemon, the Raichu, giving us Lightning Rod, also giving us a really special really fast base 110 mon. Special attacker, gets access to Nasty Plot still, kept Focus Blast, kept Surf. So very good mon here, and that's gonna be the whole draft analysis. I didn't want to do too long of a video because it's just mostly fun, like I said, but really solid mons. Let me know what's your favorite. I do need nicknames for Togekiss, I need nicknames for Hariyama, I need nicknames for Arcanine and Suicune. So if y'all have any, drop them down in the comment section down below. Let me know who you think is going to put in the most work this season. And that's going to be our whole draft analysis. If you do fuck with the team, make sure to leave a like down below. If you are brand new, as always, definitely consider subscribing. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.